The arena is alive long before the first punch is thrown, packed with fans who sense something special is about to unfold. Two undefeated forces step into the ring, each carrying the pride of their nation and the weight of expectation. Vasyl Lomachenko enters with a quiet intensity, a fighter shaped by one of the greatest amateur careers boxing has ever seen. His movements are calm, almost relaxed, yet purposeful, as if he already knows the answers to questions that haven't been asked yet. Across the ring stands Gary Russell Jr., the American speedster, sharp, confident, and explosive. Raised in a boxing family, Russell has proven himself at the world level and believes this is his moment to stop the hype before it becomes legend. The referee's voice cuts through the noise, reminding both men to obey commands and protect themselves at all times. Gloves touch, respect is shown, but there is no friendship here, only business. The bell rings, and instantly the tension snaps into motion. Russell starts fast, snapping his jab, testing Lomachenko's reactions, trying to establish dominance early. Lomachenko doesn't rush, he watches, he listens. He glides just out of range, reading patterns, timing rhythms. From the opening seconds, it's clear this fight won't be decided by power alone, but by intelligence, precision, and the ability to adapt under fire. The crowd roars, unaware they are witnessing the birth of something historic. Russell's speed is undeniable, his punches flying in rapid combinations, his confidence growing as he finds moments of success. He attacks with purpose, believing volume and aggression will overwhelm the younger professional. But Lomachenko remains composed, his footwork creating angles that seem impossible, stepping just outside the line of attack before answering with clean, economical shots. Every punch Lomachenko throws has intent, especially to the body. Russell throws fast but often at the same tempo, and Lomachenko begins to exploit that rhythm. He slips, pivots, and counters, subtly shifting momentum without forcing the issue. Midway through the round, Lomachenko's jab begins to find its mark, followed by sharp left hands to the body that slowly sap Russell's energy. Russell presses forward, trying to back Lomachenko up, but the Ukrainian refuses to stay still. The fight becomes a puzzle, and Lomachenko is solving it piece by piece. The crowd senses the shift, not dramatic, not explosive, but inevitable. Russell is still competitive, still dangerous, but the exchanges are changing. Lomachenko's punches land cleaner, his movement tighter, his confidence quietly growing. What started as a test of speed is turning into a lesson in control. As the fight moves into the middle rounds, Lomachenko raises his level. His footwork tightens the ring, cutting off Russell's escape routes, forcing exchanges on his terms. The body work becomes relentless, left hands digging into the ribs, hooks landing under the arms, each shot stealing a little more breath. Russell fires back bravely, flashing combinations and switching angles, but Lomachenko's defense absorbs much of the damage. He rolls, blocks, and slips with minimal effort, conserving energy while Russell spends it. The Ukrainian begins to mix speeds beautifully, throwing slow, probing shots before exploding with sudden, sharp counters. Russell's punches still come fast, but they lose their sting. The frustration becomes visible. Lomachenko steps around Russell after every exchange, leaving him swinging at air, then punishing him from the side. It's not dominance through power, it's dominance through understanding. Lomachenko is no longer reacting, he's dictating. The crowd erupts as combinations flow effortlessly from the Ukrainian, his movements resembling choreography more than combat. Russell's heart keeps him in the fight, but the tide has clearly turned. This is no longer about who is faster, it's about who is smarter. Entering the later rounds, fatigue becomes a silent factor. Russell, still courageous, digs deep, knowing he needs something special to turn the fight around. He pushes forward, landing occasional clean shots, reminding everyone why he is a world-class fighter. But Lomachenko never panics. He adjusts, slows the pace when needed, then accelerates with precision. His punches remain sharp, his movement fluid, his focus unbroken. Every time Russell tries to steal momentum, Lomachenko answers with body shots and well-timed counters. The difference now lies in efficiency. Lomachenko throws less, lands more, and wastes nothing. Russell's volume increases, but accuracy fades. The fight becomes a test of endurance and mental strength. Lomachenko's composure stands out. He looks fresh, calculated, always one step ahead. Russell continues to fight with pride, refusing to fold, pushing through pain and fatigue, but the gap in control grows wider with every round. The crowd applauds the effort, recognizing the bravery on display. This is championship boxing at its purest, skill meeting will, intelligence meeting heart. As the final rounds unfold, both fighters leave everything in the ring. Russell knows he needs a dramatic finish, and he swings with urgency, throwing combinations in hopes of changing the story. Lomachenko remains composed, answering with clean counters, stepping around danger and closing the fight the way he began, with discipline and intelligence. The final bell rings and both men stand exhausted but proud. The crowd rises, acknowledging a battle fought at the highest level. When the scorecards are read, the decision sparks debate, but the outcome is clear. Vasyl Lomachenko has announced himself to the boxing world. In just his third professional fight, he has defeated an elite champion, not with brute force but with mastery. This was more than a victory, it was a statement. A reminder that boxing is not just about power or speed, but about timing, movement, and understanding the space between punches. On this night, Lomachenko didn't just win a fight, he began a legacy.